Let's go. All right, we've got about an hour left in Ambi's live, which is good. The drama continues. We live, laugh, love. Again, Greg better behave this time. Well, I can see you, Queer Drop. Hi, honey. Sorry, chat. For some reason, I lost all you guys for the last like half hour of the live. And that felt terrible because I like having buddies. Okay, let's continue.
Like, hearing my aunt bring this up is so fucking triggering to me.
Buttholes are
You
back.
have no idea. I'm afraid that I will never heal fully from my childhood. Because with PTSD, it is usually one instance that took place and you try to heal from that. With CPTSD, which is what I have, it is constant, repeated things that were traumatic.
Dear Auntielynn Reid, please stop using ChatGPT as a therapist. Go to therapy.
How am I supposed to heal from every single repeated thing?
That's a really good question that you should ask a professional.
I'm talking hundreds, probably thousands. How do I heal from that? From each thing, from things that I don't even remember, but my body remembers. How? I am trying my fucking hardest.
No, you're not. I'm sorry, Auntielynn Reid. There are people out there who have lived terrible lives and had terrible experiences. And the fact of the matter is, as a functional adult, there are things that you need to do to look after yourself mentally, physically, all of those things. You refuse to do it. You want to sit here and you want to do this on the internet instead of actually working through things. And that sucks that you've decided to do that, but the last 10 years on YouTube has just reinforced all of the mess and all of the drama and all of the coins that you can make for doing this on the internet. And what do you want from us? Do you want sympathy and ass pattery? Girl, get off your pantsless booty and do the work.
I'm so tired of people wanting me to be perfect. It's not gonna happen. I was born into a fucking shit show, and I don't know what to do with it.
Right, so that gives you the right to continue the shit show? Right, okay, cool, great. Great. Good to know. I need a beverage.
It is what it is. I try my very fucking hardest every day to be a good person, but I am overwhelmed. I'm genuinely overwhelmed. And for my aunt to put this all on blast is gross to me.
It is weird.
From her parents.
Okay.
So yeah, it was bad. It was very bad.
I mean, putting another woman in that kind of situation, I mean, I couldn't imagine how nerve-wracking that must have been if you were potentially thinking maybe somebody was going to put hands on you.
And literally, I never thought of it from that perspective until now. Until someone said in the comments, and to think, no, everyone's ignoring the fact that she did this after knowing, and she did know. My whole family knew. And he would look at me in the eye, say, "Until death do us part."
Toasty, agreed.
Many times.
Agreed. I don't think anybody's sitting here and saying Auntielynn didn't have a shitty childhood. Like, by all accounts, it was terrible. But we're at the ripe old age of 34 now, which I understand age is but a number. But Auntielynn Reid, and the thing is, it would be really different if you were trying to have this conversation with someone who hadn't showcased their entire, personality and history for the last 10 years on the internet. But she has. So, go, let's get a grip.
And when I finally had enough, I literally told him, take me out, because life with you is far worse than death where I believe I'm going.
Oh, is the Liz Army here? Hi, guys.
I was willing to die to leave him.
Wow.
But yeah, she was willing to assist in the matter, I guess.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, out of everything that we talked about, I would probably say that stood out the most.
Yeah.
Bro, good to see you, honey.
So
No, it's just a photo of my snarky eyebrow.
Post that my aunt was cheating on her husband, who I did not find out was abusive until later. My mom was
so that makes the blackmail okay. All right, girl.
Homeless at the time. I lived with a girlfriend. I was only 20 years old. My mom was homeless, and the only person that could help her was my aunt. And during that whole thing, I literally told my aunt, how would your husband feel if he knew he was cheating on you? And that stood out to Jordy, because a 20-year-old literally said, how would your husband feel if he knew you were cheating? That stood out. I didn't tell him.
I mean, it stands out to me that the conversation isn't just about the way that you said it. It's about the blackmail, but okay.
I didn't say I was going to tell him. That's what stood out to you? Oh no, 15 years ago, Amberlynn said, how would your husband feel?
Pat, you tell her, love. Pat had a good message. Pat said, if Amber were in therapy, she would know that both CPTSD and BPD are highly treatable. This messaging is so harmful. Screw Amber. Yeah, screw Amber.
Are you joking me? That's what stood out to you? Okay.
Yeah, and then, so then we can also, all the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, that's pretty funny that she even brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right?
Cockroaches.
And it's just, it's to make me come off like I'm this dirty person, right? Well, there's a little bit of truth in that. My house did have bed bugs just a few weeks ago. I've mentioned
Wasn't Amberlynn? What was the story with Amberlynn's bed bugs? Was that when she was telling the story about when she was living with? I don't know if it was Destiny. I think it was Destiny, and the bed bugs were like coming out of the sockets in the walls. Didn't she argue that? And then when she moved in with Beck, she took the mattress, and Beck had to lie to the boys about there being bed bugs in the mattresses. Girl, we better not be out here bed bug shaming. We know you, Evelyn. We know all your stories because you won't fucking stop telling us.
Before, we travel a lot. We stay in hotels a lot, almost every weekend. And when my husband came back from Salt Lake City, we got a couple bites on our arm, and we started looking. So I YouTubed, and they told me to take an iron to my mattress, and that if we had them, they would come up to the surface. So I did, and I seen a couple.
Queen of bed bugs.
In my living room furniture, because I'm not playing with that. Like, I heard how horrible those are to get rid of. So yes, I got rid of all my furniture recently.
It's okay,
and I have
Doreen.
spent the
It's
last
not your
few
fault.
weeks deep cleaning my house like you wouldn't believe. We already have pest
It needed it.
control as a normal service
rude.
every month
Rude.
since we bought this house 3 years ago.
Oh, baby girl.
So it's just the way she says it, as if it's this horrible, you know, like, and I'm mad at her because how does that even make sense?
Because you are mad at something. You're mad at something and you're taking it out on me. You know, this isn't the first time that someone has genuinely used me as a punching bag. Like, that is my experience as a person, because I always forgive. I always this, I always that. Like, that is genuinely how it is. So
Yeah.
I guess I can see.
Amberlynn classically forgives. See every interaction she's ever had with a friend or girlfriend in the past 10 years. Yeah, classic forgiveness, Amberlynn
Are you
Reid.
doing it?
You said yourself, I haven't seen you in 2 years. Why would I be taking out the fact that I have bed bugs out on you?
Then why are you doing this? My mom came up with a good thought. She was like,
we already know why. She's sick of your shit, and she feels as if she needs a platform to be able to, like, defend herself against your mudslinging. This is really not that deep. This is basically Jerry Springer, but free, and in 2025. Ooh, should we get them all in a room together? Let's set them up to go to a bingo hall together. That'd go off.
Wonder if her seeing us at the Chinese buffet, because we went to the Chinese buffet like a week ago, and my aunt, the only reason why she knew is because she was also there, but we had no idea.
Again, really weird behavior that you saw your aunt at the Chinese buffet and decided, she should call me. If she really wanted to talk to me, she would pick up the phone and call me and not see them in the wild and be like, I should go and say hi.
Yeah, she was there. We had no idea, but we didn't see her. My mom was wondering if she saw all of us, me, my mom, my grandma, and my stepdad, all of us just laughing, having a good time, and it pissed her off. Like, my mom genuinely, she said that, and I was like, you know what? That could have been what triggered it. I'm not gonna lie about it. But at the same time, it's like, you could have came up to us. Like,
you could have gone up to them. This is the pettiest, stupid family drama playing out on the internet I think I've ever seen. This is what the TikTokers get, isn't it? This is like TikTok drama. I should watch more TikTok.
I would have opened my arms to you and given you a hug. Like, you need to gray wall her? I don't know what that means. So it's like, her and I are living on two completely different planets. Like, if she would have texted me or anything, I would have responded so fast, because I've spent the last 2 years crying to my mom, crying to my grandma, being like, why doesn't she want anything to do with me? Like, what happened? What did I do? Like,
right. But, you know, it had nothing to do with about me.
Well, I'm over here crying about it. She's thinking of when can I speak to Snowflake? Like, what? That's crazy.
In fact, like, when people heard that, like, people that know, they're like, you're one of the cleanest people I know. I'm like, yeah, but like,
I went to your house. You are not one of the cleanest people.
I mean, really,
I was in your home. What? It doesn't matter.
I think that was only brought up just to
It
make
genuinely
yourself
doesn't matter.
look bad.
Exactly. And then another part that I heard was, you know, in her old video when she came, we went out to bowling and we went camping and we had so much fun and she just had the time of her life. And then when she came back to live with me, it was boring and we didn't have food. And
she did say that.
Well, something I'd like to say about that is I was struggling back in those days very much in multiple ways. So the fact that...
Well, that's why it's frustrating to me, because you made it seem like this was a secure place. I was someone who was in foster care, bounced.
Girl, what are you oh, she's pissing me off. How are you going to go ahead and blame your aunt for making it seem like it was a secure place? Abby, where the fuck did you have to go at 18? I'm so sorry. Like, there are people out there who would beg to have a family member able to take them in, even if just for a roof over their head. This fucking smarmy. Ooh, get mad. Get mad.
Around from the ages of 8 to 18, and you made it seem secure and safe, and it wasn't that. It wasn't. There was so many people there. My mom had to sleep on the floor. Like, there was nowhere for us to sleep.
Go, you would have been out on the fucking street. What do you mean? my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like, there was
Yeah.
so
No,
many
you
people
go.
living there. It was a mess. There was cockroaches. Like, there was no food. I helped with the food stamps. I was very glad to help, and I gave them to you. I was so
Chat, if y'all could see my face right now. I helped you with food stamps. Girl, the entitlement is fucking beyond reach. Guys.
happy to be able to help. You have no idea. And you got mad at me. You got mad at me when I said, I'm so glad I'm able to help. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, why would you get mad at someone for saying that? That's just weird to me.
I have no doubt that that is not exactly how Auntielynn said it. I'm sure she looked around at the floor, at the cockroaches, at her mum having to sleep on the ground and being like, I'm just really glad I could help. It's all about the tone. Ooh.
I took her camping, took her bowling, did anything extra.
You didn't get food stamps? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I even had food stamps when I was living with my grandma, and my grandma had nothing. There was nothing there. The minute my food stamps hit, we went shopping and I let them get whatever the hell they wanted. Yes, I did.
I don't know why that upsets me so much. Just the way, I think it's just the way that she's saying it. As if, because like, I feel like in her mind, she's trying to say she is entitled to these food stamps for her. And not, again, this is why I say that I don't think Auntielynn feels a lot of empathy or like situational empathy to anybody else, because anybody else in any similar situation would be like, yeah, my aunt's giving me a place to live. Of course I'm going to do, like, I'll wash the dishes. I'll do the laundry. I'll vacuum. I'll clean up. I'll like, yeah, I've got access to to benefits or welfare or however you guys talk about it. Yes, I'll pitch in. I'll give it back to the house. Hold on, wasn't this a similar situation to the first family she lived with food stamps, and how she felt entitled to not share her food stamps with her partner then and her partner's family, even though they were living in like a 1-bedroom? She felt entitled to those. Oh yeah, that's where that's coming from. That's where that sense of entitlement on food stamps is coming from, which is a fucking wild statement to say out loud, by the way. But yeah, go off, Ambi.
To sacrifice to do that. I can't tell you how I pulled that off, honestly. Because if at the same
It
time
was the
I
same
didn't
with
have enough
Casey,
money
right?
to eat,
Casey's family
And even at
had
that
the same
point, she was
situation.
18. You didn't.
I didn't get a job because I had nothing. I didn't have a car. Like, there was no such thing as Ubers back then. I was stuck in this house by myself. I didn't have anything. I didn't have like internet. I had nothing. Like, I didn't even exist pretty much. I had nothing. There would be no way for me to have a full-time job and be able to get there, be able to there. I had nothing. Like, it was torture. It was like seclusion beyond belief.
Yeah, food stamps, not postage stamps. Exactly.
I had nothing. I had no one. Like, I was still a kid. I'm sorry. But 18 years old, coming out of foster care, I was still a kid. I was lost as fuck. I was lost. And I was smack dab right where I was as a child. My mom doing drugs, my mom neglecting me, my mom just leaving me. I was still a kid. I'm sorry, but 18-year-olds, you can be legally adult all you want. You are still a fucking child. Point blank pure.
I know Ambi hasn't really spoken about her foster situation type of deal all that much, but I do wonder whether or not there was like therapy or counseling involved in all of that. I don't need her to answer that, but considering we're now in our mid-30s, I do think she needs to acknowledge the fact that like if you don't work on it now, what's 40 gonna look like, Ambi? Like, girl.
Know her shit.
absolutely. But besides, it's like she don't see the fact that, wow, my aunt was really struggling there, but she still, when I thought it was just a visit.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't have the childhood that Ambi had, but like I was working at 15 catching a bus. I know Ambi didn't want to do that or whatever, but sure.
All the cards I can to do what I could for her.
She
And then she lied and said about food stamps. She
Okay.
never got food stamps living with me.
Yes,
Oh.
I did. I had food stamps living with you, and I had food stamps with grandma.
Gaslight.
This is the
Gatekeep.
first time she's actually like downright
Go
lied
boss.
about something. Right here. I had food stamps.
Okay, so that's confirmation that nothing that Auntie has said previously is a lie. All truths. Very
I
good.
had food stamps. I got $200 a month. That is the first time I've ever had food stamps. She just lied. That is the first time she has lied. Like just like a flat out weird lie, which I don't understand why, but it is what it is.
She didn't live with me long enough to get food stamps.
There were never
honestly.
any food stamps.
Yes, there was. Yes, there was. I was sitting on the mattress, literally in your living room, and I looked at you and said, I'm so glad I'm going to be able to help.
I'm going to defer to someone who's like states-based, who kind of understands food stamps and what that situation type of deal looks like, because I have no idea. But again, just remembering that when Ambi was living with Casey's family in the one-bedroom place, she said she had a story about food stamps there. So I don't know if that's like transferable or where that necessarily falls on the timeline, because it's all seeming to get very messy. But I'm sure that little tidbit will be helpful for someone.
And you got pissed at me. Pissed.
I was on
Thank
food
you, silly
stamps
crafts.
in my older life.
But then there's also like whether or not like the food stamp program works with foster care program and how that kind of works. Again, I'm no one. I will not know the answer, but someone might.
I don't know, 15 years ago, I think would be probably close to the last time I've been on the system with food stamp stuff.
Elena, I don't know, how do you get food stamps receipts? Because I wish I could show them. Is there a way to find that? Because I mean, that was back when I was 18 and I'm 30.
Oh, I know. Go back to your like Facebook vague booking days. I'm sure there'll be a mention of it there. Because Amber used to like cuss out Casey's family about being lazy and doing nothing. I'm sure, actually, you know what? Someone will probably go back through. Mr. Snowflake did, shout out Mr. Snowflake. Snowflake did a series where he was going through like Ambi's terrible takes on like Facebook or whatever from way back in the day. And I'm sure I remember watching a part where she was basically shitting on the family back then before obviously moving into this situation. So I do wonder whether or not that would be an explorable area of truth. But who knows? Bust out the kernels, exactly.
But she never got food stamps while living in my house.
Yes, I did.
I got food stamps for me and
Yes,
my
I
kids
did.
and grandkids at the time.
The way that it was phrased by her is that she was kind of a savior and she was providing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got mad at
Yeah, Sarah, because there was so many people living in that house that there wasn't enough rooms for everyone.
her when she said, I just
Okay, Ambi, just be grateful you weren't living on the street. My God.
I could help.
So the mattress in the living room is where her daughter's kid, 2 kids, and her daughter's husband, they would sleep on that mattress in the living room.
brain ticked out. I was just like, what the hell? So I call my daughter and I ask her, Ashley, I'm just wondering if I can't remember something. When Amber this,
Yeah,
and I don't even
anxious.
have to finish. And I was like, she never had food stamps. What is she talking about? I tell her about it. On top of that, my daughter was only 18 years old at this point, and she was working at a Sonic drive-in. And when Amber and her brother were trying to fly home, their baggage was too heavy. So they would either had to have left some stuff at the airport.
My aunt is twisted. This is when I was too big and I had to buy an extra seat. So I had to
Oh,
call
really,
my
Ninja?
foster mom
Okay.
and she had to buy another seat for me. What?
This is the story about Amber asking her foster mum to pay for an extra seat because they
When I was on my way to Oklahoma, I was sitting down. I was already checked in. I was ready to go, ready to rumble. They came up to me and they said, can you come here? They pulled me up to the little desk thing and they said, you're going to need another seat. They could just tell based on my circumference, if you will. At that time, you guys, I was like 420 pounds. So I was big. Like I was a wide load.
I 100% believe that story made its way to Aunt Lynn, damn it, Auntielynn. I think that story made its way to Auntielynn about the baggage being over because Ambi was too embarrassed to tell people in her real life that she needed a second seat. Like, that's honestly what I
been a wide load my literal whole life.
So Aunt Tammy's probably sitting there being like, oh my God, I thought she just had to pay for an extra like suitcase. I didn't know she needed a second seat. Girl.
I started bawling my eyes out because it was like 10 to 15 minutes I had to get onto that plane. I started bawling instantly. I called my foster mom. I'm not gonna lie, my last year of foster care, I lived with my friend's parents and they were pretty wealthy. So instantly I knew, okay, they're gonna be able to help me in this moment, thank God. And she was also a bigger woman, so she understood.
You were living with your friend's parents. So was it your foster mum who paid or your friend's mum who paid? Also, what friend was that? Are you talking about Crystal? No, Crystal was after Casey. My God, this timeline is all over the place. I'm gonna need a map. So I'm gonna need strings and a whiteboard, girl.
It wasn't like embarrassing for me or anything like that. So I called and I said, I'm gonna have to buy an extra ticket. I'm bawling my eyes out. First of all, I'm embarrassed. I'm so fucking embarrassed. My luggage was never too heavy. I could say that because I didn't bring much. It was because I was too big and my foster mom had to literally pay for me to get an extra seat.
Again, was it your foster mum or was it your friend's mum? Was the friend that you were living with a foster friend? Is that a thing? My God, the ease at which the lies spew from this person's face, it's crazy.
I actually have a story time about this on my YouTube. What the fuck? I'm genuinely so confused of how she took that story and turned it into something, like, warped it into something that's not true. A, it was never luggage. B,
Well, Monkey, that's the thing. Her lies are already, like, causing, like she had the lie there. It was her foster mum, and now it's her best friend's mum who was really wealthy. So where does Auntielynn fall into all of this? Did Auntielynn just hear that someone had to pay for her additional luggage? Or did Ambi, like, lie about it? God, who knows?
you guys did not help with money at all. When me and my brother went to visit, my foster family gave me and my brother money for the time there. So they did not have to spend any money on us. Secondly, bless their heart, my foster dad at the time literally called. This is just my last year of foster care, might I add. Do not involve all of this, like, and make it seem like that was my whole time in foster care. Like, literally no. And I had a lot of bad experiences with them as well. Money does not equal love. Money does not equal safety, etc., etc. It was my brother's birthday. So they literally called and said, what restaurant does all of your family want to eat at? And my foster parents spent over $300 for us to all eat at a restaurant together. Like, that's what happened. Like, this is crazy.
Or they'd have to pay extra for a plane for the baggage. They'd have nobody. So my daughter at 18 paid it.
You didn't hear the full story though. I knew exactly what she was about to talk about. I knew.
Wait. Wait, why did cousin Lynn have to pay for it? If the foster family was paying for everything, why did cousin? How does that work? I feel like there are two different stories happening here, but also probably a good bucket of lies. Also, chat, you've fallen off again. I'm so sorry.
Exactly what she was about to talk about, because this is something that she said back in the Kiwi Farms days, where I'm like, girl, you were out of your mind crazy. That never happened.
For her, and she said that the foster parents would give it back to my daughter when she got home. Never got it back.
Lies.
Where am I? Where am I?
Never got it back.
In this, she literally just said their package or their luggage was too big. I knew exactly what she was about to talk about.
This is the same girl that took in her mom.
Wait, so you admit to lying that it's true that your luggage was too big? It's fine. No one's going to question you if you're wearing 4 t-shirts. It's fine.
Several times when she had no place to go, but never once in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she has.
It's not a different story. When I went to Oklahoma, that is when she is talking about. It was the exact same time. It's not a different story.
Right, so you got caught at the gate having to pay for an extra seat and for extra luggage. Your foster mum apparently paid for the extra seat, but your cousin Lynn paid for additional baggage. Go. This is why you don't travel. You're disorganized.
It's the exact. She said on my way to Oklahoma. That is what happened. I was too big for the seat. I had to buy a new one. What do you mean I'm not listening? My aunt is talking about when I went to Oklahoma. What is happening?
Right off of YouTube.
You guys weren't there. I was.
Has she
You're literally not even listening to her.
ever?
You guys, I never had luggage that was too heavy.
So where is Auntie Lynn coming up with this story about cousin Lynn having to pay for something? What's that about?
Cousin has never
Also, why is this being discussed on YouTube?
had to spend a penny on me.
Months to pay back that tiny little $60 thing that an 18-year-old child gave to her back then. You know what I mean?
And at 18,
So it's all about what
$60,
she's making.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I would rather so much that
Well, $60 with inflation and interest would probably be like $40,000 at this
honestly,
point.
you know,
So
you actually forget sometimes until something triggers that memory or you
Shit, if she wants fucking $60, I can give her $60. Like, what the fuck? That never happened though. Like, this is insane.
go looking for that receipt and you see the
My cousin never paid for anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
cousin Lynn, we're gonna have to hear from you, hun.
conversation. I'm just like, just wow.
Yeah.
And, you know, at times I've stopped watching her YouTube. Now I have seen what I thought to be every video she put out for years, right? And then there'd be times where I would have to stop watching. My whole entire family can tell you this because I wanted to know Amber so bad. It was a void I had inside of me from the time she left when she was a baby.
You ruined that though. Like, I've been here in Oklahoma, open arms. And this is what you do? Like, out of
Girl, open arms is not being at the same Chinese buffet and ignoring each other on different tables. It's not open arms, but okay.
nowhere?
So I'm always trying. I had to find out about Amber through YouTube. I would even tell Amber, I'm not just another YouTube follower. I'm your
Also, considering like Grandma Lynn is in this conversation as well, was there not like Grandma's birthday? She was talking about Thanksgiving last year. Yeah, sure, you're like 9 months after that or wherever we're at in the time now, but like, girl.
I shouldn't hear every detail of your life through YouTube.
That's true.
So I'm going to quit watching your videos. And if you want
Good,
me to
do
be
that,
advised,
Auntie
you can
Lynn.
let me know what's going on
Sign
in your
off.
life. Well, instead of doing that, She would
Until
beg
she
him to
starts
come,
talking
"You
shit
watch my
about you
videos
again, I guess,
yet?"
and then you'll be back.
I told her no. I really wish you would. I even told her in this text, no, I'm not. I have to take care of my mental.
I don't know. I'm confused because in last live stream, she said she has watched every single thing I've ever uploaded. And then now she's saying that she hasn't. So I don't know which is true or which isn't.
Health. That's how much it was affecting me.
Yeah.
This
Well, it kind of
celebrity-
sounded like you didn't want this. You didn't want us to come to this.
No, absolutely not.
This whole like, oh, why is she bringing it online? Why is she airing our personal business?
Why did she? It sounded like you didn't want this. Why did you bring it online? I never brought any of this online. Jordy, this wasn't me who brought this online. This was her. What?
I mean, it's kind of you bringing stuff online now, to be honest.
I'm genuinely confused about that.
It didn't start out like this. It's just,
No.
this is you at the end of your rope.
Yeah, I could have done this years ago. I mean, I could have made some money.
Yeah,
off
Jessica,
of
like,
YouTube
what?
by now, don't you think? I mean,
Yeah.
so many
I would have, Elena, I would have never brought this online if it wasn't for her.
people. That's not the intention. Never was. Never will be. Like, it's not that. I'm not jealous of Amber or her money. I live a very comfortable life. I don't need for anything. It's not about money at all. It's about her slowly killing herself, and I can't keep watching it. But
So
So
you see me in
relatable.
distress, and you said, let's make it worse in case Amberlynn dies.
No, I think you spoke shit about your aunt, and your aunt came online to talk shit about you. It's really not deeper than that.
Okay. That doesn't make sense, but okay.
yet I was addicted to watching it, trying to help her. I couldn't stop.
Is that kind of how you felt when you reached out to Emily? Was that you trying to help her?
It's just if I could get one,
The last like 4 days, the way I have forgotten Emily existed.
I can't. I still cannot. My brain cannot wrap around the fact. Let's even believe that, even though I could never, that she didn't really believe Emily was a feeder. Regardless, you know now.
Yeah.
And after that big blow up that they had, and Emily did what she did, and all this stuff online, the very next day we're talking again.
So, okay, so you're telling me right now, a woman who was in an abusive relationship for 15 years, you think it's that easy to just be like, yeah, I don't love you anymore, I'm done talking to you?
Girl, very different situation. Like, lay under a funnel in Wisconsin. These are very different situations. Please do not even try to bait that conversation about Auntielynn Reid being in an abusive relationship with Tommy Salami. I fucking can't. No, absolutely not. I'm not doing this. We're not going through this again. No, Auntielynn, no.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Especially, I come from chaotic. That's all I know. I come from toxic. That's all I know. That's my normal.
Go to therapy, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would just like to take a moment and acknowledge everybody out there. Thank you so much. And not even thank you, but good job. You should be very proud for working on yourselves. You should all feel incredible, in the words of Thorgy Thor, for acknowledging flaws, faults, weaknesses, things you can work on, and actually doing enough like introspection to say, these things are not great about me and I would like to work on them and be better. And just doing that, because fuck me, it seems like some people are very comfortable just sitting, like being the toxic. Like, she is the swamp girl.
That's how I've been loved my whole life, is through fucking chaos. So you think that this is a new thing for me? It's not. So it's easy to stay. It's easy to love. And that's unfortunately the reality of it. But the fact that you can sit there and say that when you were in an abusive relationship for 15 years and you couldn't leave, that doesn't make sense.
Again, contextually, very different situations, and we don't know Auntielynn like that. Auntielynn like that. But we know Amber's perspective on the whole Tommy Salami thing, so we don't need to.
You literally experienced it yourself. I mean, completely different stories, but still, chaotic is the same word here. Like, what do you mean? You know the answer to that, so why even ask it?
Or like it was my, and I don't know. It was like it was the straw. It was like, well, I guess it was the realization that Amber really doesn't want to lose weight, and I truly had weight.
I do want to lose the weight. Like, I'm genuinely miserable. This has nothing to do with Emily.
Girl, you don't want to do shit. I'm so sorry. Girl, tell another fucking lie. If you wanted to lose weight, if you wanted to acknowledge your health, if you wanted to actually do anything, there's been about 4 key periods of time in the last 10 years just on this platform where you had the opportunity to do any of that. You don't want to. You don't. You don't want to wear pants. You just want to sit on the couch, Winnie the Poohing, crying on the internet and getting paid well for it. That's what you want to do. You don't want to take us on a weight gurney. You don't want to address your relationship with food. Fuck therapy. You just want to be how you are. Because if you didn't like being how you are, you would have at least put some work in, and there is zero fucking work. Talking to ChatGPT about your problems ain't it.
Like, I have been super fucking morbidly obese my whole life. Like, my whole life. Oh, thank you, Dana. I love you too.
Wasted decades.
I don't think it's that.
If she loses weight, she can't be a victim.
Yeah.
If she loses weight, she can't be a victim. What does that mean? I could be as skinny as a toothpick and still be a victim. I could be fat. I could be skinny. It doesn't matter. I could be a victim, a non-victim. It has nothing to do. What? That just confused me so bad. I don't even have an answer for it.
And that's her ultimate trump card.
Yeah.
I bet you voted for Trump.
No, the talk about, I don't know.
Whoa! Political Lynn entering the conversation.
She's so sober.
I bet you voted for Trump. What a stupid fucking thing to say.
It's just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows it's a touchy situation.
I don't believe anything you say.
Topic, so she wanted to.
Do you know what's hilarious? Just because I can't read the chat because it's paused again. But Ambi didn't vote. I don't know if Ambi's ever actually voted. So fucking rich for her to sit there without pants on, telling people who they voted for. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, she makes me laugh.
Put that out there, saying that I'm doing this because I may not be sober. I'm sober. I smoke medical marijuana, and I dab it. They call it dabbing. Take it for what you want. That's what I do. That's all I do. I don't do prescription drugs. I don't do alcohol. I don't do anything but smoke medical marijuana.
Right.
I didn't vote for Trump.
So it is what it is.
She didn't vote. She didn't vote at all.
I would never, ever. Oh, she says that my sister has never smoked pot in her life.
She was too busy traveling to her feeder in Wisconsin. She couldn't. I don't think, from memory, like every time that conversation comes up, she admits that she didn't.
That's a lie. Why did she lie? Beyond me.
I just go based off of what my mom said. My mom says that weed is a nothing burger to her, so I was just going based off of what she said. It was not a lie. It was based off of what my mom said. And you have known my mom longer than I've known her.
What did she get from lying about that? My sister has
Again, not a lie. I'm going based off of what my mom has told me.
multiple times, but my sister does not like pot. It makes her paranoid if she don't like that feeling.
Yeah.
Why did she lie about it? I don't understand.
Again, because that is what my mom told me. That is what my mom told me.
It's always another issue too. I am the only one in my family that had anything to do with this. That is a firm believer that my sister does not
things
be
you don't
around
know.
alcohol.
Right.
Aunt Tammy makes me paranoid. She makes me crazy.
Alcoholic in recovery, right? She comes over to my house, holiday parties, whatever it is. Even when I was drinking, would never drink while my sister's here. And in fact, anyone coming over, I'd say, hey, we have band practice sometimes. My husband's a musician too, as a hobby. We have band practice at my house. And on those nights, we're definitely drinking nights. If we had him on a night and my sister maybe by, it didn't start until after she left. I would never. Amber had.
Well, good. Like, that is bare minimum. Never drink in front of my mom. Never. And I will say, my mom is like, she's very strong in her sobriety. I will say that. Because for Christmas, or was it birthday? It was my grandma's birthday. My grandma likes to drink, what is it? It's like Bailey's. I also like Bailey's, which is crazy. And my mom literally, because I was like sitting.
Oh my god, it's so crazy, you guys. Two people like Bailey's.
And I was like, what should I get my grandma to do? My mom's like, I can swing by the alcohol store and you can get her a really big thing of Bailey's. I'm like, Mom, are you sure? Like, are you sure about that? And she's like, yes, I'm fine. I'll sit in the car. And I'm like, I make sure to be like, she came up with that idea. And so I got my grandma the big thing of Bailey's. My grandma loved it. But it's like you have to, like, bare minimum is making sure, like, that the person in sobriety is always comfortable. Always. Like, when I would vape Delta, I would make sure to be like, Mom, like, this, especially when I first moved here. My mom's like, that's nothing. Like, I'm not triggered by no vape. I'm not triggered by Delta. Like, you've got to be kidding me.
I mean, regardless of whether or not that conversation actually happened, I think the polite thing to do might be to just excuse yourself if you're engaging in that type of stuff.
Things. And I'm telling you, my mom has done the worst of the worst. So
it's fine, you guys. My mom and I, who have an extremely complicated relationship where my childhood was like real bad and she's trying to make up for it. Yeah, she's totally fine if I just smoke.
Anyways, like, it's just bare minimum to make sure, like, her sobriety is the most important thing in the room, in my opinion. Like, my mom is everything to me and her sobriety is everything to me, and that'll forever stand that way.
My sister take her to liquor stores to get those buzzball things. Who does it?
I would never go to a liquor store for buzzball. They're just at the grocery store. And again, like I said, I've never once been like, let's go to the liquor store, Mom. But they're at the grocery store. I just get them from GoPuff on my DoorDash or my Uber. My mom.
The hell is GoPuff? What is that?
Has never taken me to get buzz balls ever. I order them through my phone. So the one time we went to an alcohol store was for my grandma, and it was my mom's idea because I did not know what to get her for her birthday, and my mom stayed in the car, and I made sure I asked her over and over and over, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Door dashing buzz balls is insane. Yeah, yeah. So, and every time I would drink, it's always like a last minute like thought process. It's never like I never like plan to drink. It's never like something I usually like just don't plan it. So it's always something like, maybe I should drink tonight, and then I just like DoorDash it. So yeah, my aunt's wrong on that.
That.
Yeah, really.
And you think that's bad enough? Wait till you hear this one. The Ozempic shot.
Uh-huh.
This caused a fight with me, Amber, and my mom.
Oh.
Amber was making my sister come over to give her Ozempic.
You
Yes.
guys know that my mom was
We
giving
saw
my
that.
Ozempic shot. She was the one who actually said that she'd be willing to do it for me. And I thought it was super sweet. My mom even vocalized on my video in a vlog. My mom has said in a vlog, this does not trigger her at all in any sort of way. I would never put my mom in a situation where she felt triggered. My mom would.
I am just going to say the fact that Ambi has weaponized her incompetence to this level is actually really just a masterwork in manipulation. But again, imagine like what happens if Auntielynn Reid suddenly develops diabetes or some other reason for why she has to get injectables. Like, what happens then? Is Mama Lynn just going to be at the beck and call of Auntielynn Reid? She's never going to be able to give herself medication because she can't. She just can't. She just won't. Someone else has to do it for her. Just like someone else has to drive her around. Just like someone else has to make appointments for her, undoubtedly, because she always fucks that up. Like, someone always needs to do things for her because she can't fucking do it herself.
Do drugs with needles in the past, like forever ago. Like my mom's almost a decade sober. I would never in a million years put my mom in a situation where she was triggered. My mom said, Auntielynn, if I have to put a needle inside of you to save your life, I'm gonna do it. Are you kidding me? Like you're.
That conversation shouldn't even need to happen. Her jabbing you with a needle to save your life, you should be able to do that to save your own fucking life, girl. Time to grow up. Time to stop relying on other people. Let's put some pants on and let's be adults.
My daughter. Like that does not trigger me at all. Like my mom was nowhere even near triggered. And if she was, guess who would give the needle? Me.
Bullshit. You stood on that live stream and said, I can't do this, so I asked my mum to do it. I can't do this, Auntielynn. Those were your words. I can't do this. So why the fuck are you forcing your mother, who is sober, who has apparently used injectable drugs before? I didn't know that. Thank you so much for sharing more of Mama Lynn's history, Auntielynn. I didn't need that. Fuck you. I'm going to ask my mum, who has a history of needles, to inject me, but I would do it. If she said if she couldn't do it, I would have done it. Then why the fuck didn't you do it? You idiot. You're dumb.
I would never in a million years put my mom in a situation like that. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom, oh God, the strength in that woman is so empowering. The resilience, the
It's such a shame that you can't learn from that lesson. It's such a shame you can't see your mother's successful sobriety and the strength and power that change needs to take place. It's such a shame you can't look at your mum and say, wow, my mum's really turned it around. I could probably turn it around. Maybe I should put in just a thimble of effort to try to change my life. Nope, still here, pantsless.
fight. I admire that. And I so badly want that to be me when it comes to food. And me and my mom, like now I'm rambling, sorry.
Put
Me and my
pants
mom
on.
like have literally talked about, like my mom has said it herself, even in front of my friend, like while we're at bingo, we're just like yapping. We talk about literally everything. My mom has looked at me and said, I feel like food addiction is worse than drug addiction. And I'm like, Mom, you can't really say that. Like, we don't know, like, like whatever. But my mom's like, you have to eat. Like, how do you do it? And I literally am like, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, it's fucking rough. But yeah, I would never, like, there was
I just hurt myself rolling my eyes. Sorry,
a
chat.
shot, like my mom was just being a mom. And she was not triggered in the slightest, not even the tiniest of a fraction of a fraction.
Took my
If I even
eyeballs
felt
out.
like that was gonna be a thing, I would not have allowed my mom to help me. I wouldn't allow my mom to even look at the shot. My mom's thinking about taking Ozempic herself. My mom's thinking about taking a fucking thing and putting it in herself.
Great. That's a very different situation to you having the ability to fucking do it yourself and forcing your mum to do it because I can't do it. Grow up.
In her own body. That seems more triggering because she's doing it to herself. But my mom's like, no, I got this. I'm not triggered at all. So like my aunt's trying to put me in this weird light, and it's just not the case. I'm sorry, but Tammy, you're wrong.
Shots.
Auntielynn, I believe you're right, and the word you're looking for is weaponized incompetence.
Because she couldn't give them to herself.
Yeah, we know. She showed that in the vlog.
Okay, and my sister's a recovering addict.
I over explain a lot. I talk a lot and I ramble a lot. I don't know why. Why share that? Because me and my mom were thinking about doing it together and like doing like a mother-daughter thing, and we were thinking about like vlogging it and stuff. But I don't know. It's not like a secret.
Shooting up drugs.
Right. Oh, well, there was actually
ask your mom to even hold a needle.
Yeah, there was actually
She offered. I never asked. She offered.
a joke that your sister made, and
That's bullshit. Auntielynn absolutely stood there and said, I can't do this. And that's why your mum wanted to do it. Your mum wanted to do it to help her child. That's what that was. Fuck, she makes me mad.
the vlog, she said something along the lines of, "I know my way around a needle."
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Like, my mom makes jokes about it because she's so far removed. Like, I am genuinely so proud of her. It's because liars talk too much. Hasn't my aunt, like, haven't taken a breather this whole time? Does that mean she's lying? She hasn't taken a breather this whole time, and in the last live stream. Not a single breather.
Just so no one feels gaslit, Auntielynn Reid has been on this platform for over a decade lying to her audience. She is legitimately the modern day YouTube story of the boy who cried wolf.
Jordy says maybe 10 words the whole time.
She could have been triggered just one time from doing that. Why would you even ask?
Do you think that this was deliberate?
I don't know. It'd be easy to play victim again if my sister was to relapse, wouldn't it?
I have looked my mom square in the face, like, during our very hard conversations. Like, this is the sickest thing I've ever heard. Oh, Tammy, you're fucking vile. And Jordy, you too. You're fucking sick. Karma will come. I've looked my mom during these hard conversations, and I've said, Mom, if you ever relapse, I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be around for it. I have looked at her and said that. And she says, honey, I know. You guys wouldn't believe the things that I went through when my mom was on drugs or drinking. You guys would not believe. I would never put myself in that situation again. And the thing is, the most powerful thing of this all, my mom wouldn't put herself in that situation again. My mom's sobriety is my #1 fucking priority when I'm around her. My mom is so far removed from that, sometimes it's hard to even believe.
She's saying a lot of words, but her actions betray her words, because I think if your mother's sobriety was the #1 thing, I don't even think they would.
Once did do drugs. But for my aunt and Jordy to sit there and fucking say shit like that is disgusting. Like, that's disgusting. Hate me all you want, but that's disgusting. I love my mom unconditionally. She is my world. That is my mother. That is my mother. Her sobriety means everything to me.
I also hate when she talks to us like this, because it just feels like, I don't know, for any Wheel of Time fans in the audience at the moment, compulsion will make a lot of sense to you.
Everything. That is what I wished for every single day, as a child, as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. I wished for it over and over and over and over. That's all I wanted. And now that I have it, why wouldn't I want anything else? Like, you guys both are fucking sick.
But I mean, taking her to have her take her to the liquor store. Do my
She took me to the liquor store one time. It was because her idea, because of my grandma.
injection. Like, was this kind of like a way of Auntielynn getting back at her mom?
I don't ever get back at my mom. Like, you guys are so warped and twisted. It's genuinely scary. Like, it's genuinely scary.
Way of control. It's a way of Amber getting anyone to do anything for her. She loves it. She loves it.
Jeez.
When I heard about it, then I tell my mom, I am livid. I can't believe this. Why would she have my sister even around a needle, let alone shooting it into her body? Does she see that could be a trigger? Blah, blah, blah. So then my mom mentioned it to them. And then, of course, my mom got on to because she brought it up. And I was like, tell them I said it. It's okay. It's just how I feel.
You can feel how you feel, think what you think. That's on you. That's fully on you. But it's not reality. It's not founded in reality. My mom is not triggered by the needle. My mom offered. I do not have my mom take me to alcohol stores. Like, everything you're saying is not founded in reality. My mom wants to take Ozempic herself. Are you going to get on her for that? Like, you say so badly that you don't want me to die, you want me to lose weight and all this stuff, and then my mom does a motherly thing by helping me with the Ozempic, and it's a bad thing?
Get fucked, Amber. This entire conversation is about your weaponized incompetence. Learn to do your own shit. Get yourself to places. Inject your own fucking medication. Growers perhaps didn't. Like, Auntielynn, you might, who knows, considering health gurneys, you might get to a point in time, and you should be way more aware of it considering your mum and your grandma's relationship at the moment. You may get to a period of time in the future where you have to take care of your mother. How do you expect that to happen when you can't even give yourself the jab? When you can't get to the liquor store by yourself? Like, you are going to reach a point, you may reach a point in time in your future where you have to grow the fuck up, because your mum or your family won't be around forever, and there will come a time where you are responsible for them. I don't know how you're going to do that when you cry about giving yourself a needle and you literally can't get yourself to a shop. But okay.
Make up your fucking mind. Make up your mind.
I think it's really weird.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Corky, it's fucking weird.
I appreciate.
Shout out to Rosie.
I appreciate all the clarification because from what Amberlynn has had to say, and I'm sure that she'll respond to this as well, and I'm sure she'll have her own side of the story, and
You know it, Jordy.
you know. But there were some
I
things
mean,
that.
maybe me and Amber need to get on a live and compare receipts and stories and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Get the fuck on my live, Tammy. Get the fuck on my live. We can do this. Square up.
I don't think they should do it on Ambi's live. I think there should be like a moderated channel, you know? Do we have any good moderators? Who in the community could do that? It's such a shame because everyone dislikes Amber so much.
I'm ready for it. I am ready for it.
I mean, you know, I'm happy to be the medium here, but
You're not going to be the medium, love. She's coming to my live. I'm not going on yours. Remember when you said no to me before?
She said, I'm making bank.
Remember when you said no to me before? Fuck no. I will never be on your fucking channel.
I don't know if she's interested in talking with you.
Corky.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her real good.
No, take it back. What was that laugh?
I don't know if she's interested in talking with you.
Corky.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her real good. I'll talk to her real good. I'm not scared. I know my truth. I'm very confident in my truth and myself. It took me a long time to get there, but I'm here.
There's nothing for her to get out of it, you know?
Unhinged. I love this. I love the family fallout drama that will take place on a YouTube live stream, but these two fucking idiots can't talk to each other at a Chinese buffet. Sorry, Auntielynn, didn't mean to insinuate you were an idiot, but my god. The fact that this is all on YouTube for free. Ah!
No, she knows I'm done.
Yeah. Well, it looks like she just started her live stream now. And she put aunt in quotation marks. So I don't know if that is her disowning you or what, but.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh.
Oh, I hope so. That's unwell. Like, that's literally unwell.
Oh, geez.
Your mom recovered from her addiction and you were jealous. Where is the jealousy? I have literally sat here and said how it's empowering, how proud I am. I have cried about it. I am.
You also sat there and said that your mum was talking about your own addiction. And the fact that you have, like, been on and off that conversation so frequently is really bizarre. Again, like, therapy, but whatever, girl. That's never happening.
I'm everything but jealous. I've literally sat here and literally hyped my mom up and bragged about her ad nauseum in vlogs, in live streams, to friends, to people that we hang out with. Are you joking me? Jealous? Fuck that.
I hope so. I really do want it to be like over at the end of all this. But yeah, she's very manipulative, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, Tammy. Well,
Oh, extremely manipulative. I keep going back to, like, thinking about how she would, like, I think we talk about toxic positivity a bit, but I definitely think there's an element of toxic positivity that Amberlynn brings to a lot of her relationships, not just romantic ones, but where she's like, I'm your biggest hype person, I'm your best friend, I'm your everything, I'm your support, like, and I feel as if and like financially she definitely does it, but I think that emotionally she tries to get in there to do it, to like make herself part of like people's like well-being almost. Like she feels like the type of person who would try to get into your life and make it so that it would seem harder without her support in your life, both financially and emotionally. It's just bizarre. And the fact that, like, I don't think that's an uncommon thought at all either.
we will see you again.
All right, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye, Auntielynn.
Okay.
Amber, ignore that shit. These people don't understand the recovery of addiction. They don't. All these people, like these trolls in my channel, I just ignore them for the most part because they're genuinely, yikes. Don't let these losers weaponize your mom's win to gaslight you. You can be happy for her and still have your struggles. Exactly, Corky.
She's sniping. She's already live reacting?
He's already live reacting? Oh, jeez. So what Jordy's gonna do is he's gonna...
I'm not gonna lie, her petty voice is really funny. Oh my god!
watch my live on his downtime and think of like plot points, things to say. He has so much time on his hands. I don't know how he does it because he's
Girl,
like,
you do exactly the same fucking thing. You came online with notes. You literally sat here at the start of this live stream saying, I've got notes.
so long. He'll never watch them for the first time, like on his thing. Like it is so weird to me because he has to like think of these things, like how.
Oh my god, I could have been scrolling down for chat the entire time.
So
Chat, I
weird.
missed you.
She's sniping again? She never tried to pick Crystal's parents back? No. Well, she probably thought, like, why do they need payback? They don't need money. They're fine. Snipe Amber? Snipe Amber sniping me?
His laugh is the worst.
Guys,
yeah.
That's crazy. Snipe Amber
We
sniping
love your
me.
positivity. Thank you, Jessica. That's sweet.
Sniper no sniping. Sniper no sniping. Get Amber on a call. She has my phone number.
No, I don't.
Oh my god. The cringe. The cringe is terrible.
Oh god. Wiper no wiping. Wiper no wiping.
Ableist.
Oh my god. Mandy, thank you so much for sending in.
Oh, girl. At some point in time, Amberlynn will have to take herself seriously. Winnie the Poohing about. Just living our best toxic life, yelling at people on the internet.
10 different memberships
Are you going to say your
during that
thoughts?
whole,
Like, what's about to
conversation.
happen?
So I think that was very helpful. I think that we got a lot of clarity. Some
There was nothing helpful about that. There was no clarity.
things that we were kind of wondering about, they got spoken on,
It was the same nothing burger as last time.
cleared up.
I don't know if any of this was a nothing burger. I think that Ambi let slip like a whole heap of stuff. And for some reason, I know so much more about her entire family than I ever wanted to. But thank you so much, Ambi, for sharing.
Tammy. Will we be seeing her again in the future? I don't know. But, appreciate her time, appreciate her
Can you
comment.
imagine when, like, Mama Lynn takes Ambi out to Walmart and, like, Auntielynn's there? Oh, they are gonna have a beef in the sporting goods aisle. Is there a sporting goods aisle at the Walmart? I don't know. I've never been to a Walmart.
Sharing her story.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Get your Labubu a slushie.
Do you have like any like thought process? Like, is this
I
your
still can't get
life?
over
Is this your
too.
streams?
Did Tammy randomly call you? No, she messaged me and said, she said, let's talk about November 1st. So she had to clarify that November 1st originally meant something to her. November 1st was
Anyways.
when she got together with her
November 1st was my date.
now husband.
Whew. I literally want to message her and be like,
So do it. No, pick up the phone. Call her on the live.
I
Let's
don't even
go.
count calories right now. I should. I know I've gained weight. I'm just like, I'm going through it. I'm going
Yeah,
through
wow.
it for real.
Do you want to like address that or just
hold on a
fuck it? Chinese buffet every day,
Text
all
her?
day.
Where's her name on here?
Okay, well, this is entertaining staring at the back of a laptop. All right, cool.
That'd be weird. I mean, I would love for her to call me, but the thing is, I'm on my phone. I'd have to do it like, I don't know. I turned the phone calls off on my MacBook a long time ago because I was getting these weird calls. So, what did I say to her? I said, what you're doing is vile, but you know that already. I will have a call with you on my live stream. I'm confident in my truth and what I have to say. That is all I said. That is all I said. I am, like, the support has meant so much to me. Like, I love you guys
Blah, blah, blah.
from the bottom of my heart. Like, you guys give me a strength that I need for
Blah,
attention.
blah, blah.
Yeah, this is crazy. I can't believe this is a multi-part saga. Unfortunately, let me actually go to live chat from my laptop. It's easier to see, so I don't have to, like, squint so hard. I'm, like, reacting and trying to respond and this and that. So thank you, everyone, for super chats. Thank you all for all new members. My hair is in my earring. So I just want to say thank you, guys. I'm getting my $5 worth of chatting. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Yeah, Corky, people in your chat, like, want you against me. People in my chat want me against you.
I can't wait to be able to go check in on Rosie. What's she been up to? Also, chat froze like 30 minutes ago, so I'm so sorry. I want to.
It's very, like, Team Rosie.
Also, Chantal who? We'll get to Foodie Beauty and the deleted community tab posts and the scam and the fallout of all of that.
Team Amberlynn, like, that's just how it is, you know?
I would personally rather watch Messy Lynn's drama unfold and people yelling at each other who live 10 minutes away from one another than, like, Foodie's scammy BS. We'll get to it eventually, don't get me wrong, but, like, the messy drama is, like, so much more entertaining than, like, the sad, like, terrible stuff that Foodie seems to be wanting to put out recently.
Team Jacob or Team Edward? Betsy, keep it cute. Exactly. Say Jordy's lives are boring. Yeah, he had 7.3K viewers. Thank you for the money, especially $5. I love a good $5. Thank you.
Buttholes.
Much appreciated. No, you cannot call Jacob. See, the thing is, when I was in high school, I was team Edward. As an adult, I'm team Jacob. It's just watching it back with like a different like brain. It feels like she has more chemistry with Jacob. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like the Edward, like it's just, I don't know. It seems like forced almost.
Do you think Ambi ever read Twilight? Probably not.
Not the Twilight Gap. Window, what would you like me to talk about?
Right, I feel like
Exile?
this is devolving into the end of a
How do you
stream.
pronounce that? Why am I spamming her messages? I sent her one message, and then she responded, and I sent her another one. How is that spamming someone messages?
But what did
thank
she
you,
say?
Ty, for becoming a stream queen mini. Thank you.
Drama. Mess.
Zio. Okay. You cannot get cold. Is that why I got the fucking goosebumps? I'm freezing. I literally have goosebumps. What is with all this? You're too fat to get cold? Where am I? Where am I actually at? This is weird. Someone. People
I think
get
we're done.
cold.
Gosh, she's arguing with people in the chat.
Yes, generally, people with more body fat tend to feel colder, but they also make
Girl, I can't. Not reading chat GPT on a live
people
stream.
more resistant.
Skip
I have
it.
not ate today. I'm fucking hungry as all get out. I'm telling you.
Of
after
course
this,
you haven't
I'm
eaten
eating
today.
the house down. Eating the fucking house down. I don't give a fuck.
Are you getting
So,
McDonald's? A 20-piece McNugget? Maybe? Just eating the breading? Nom, nom,
I know,
nom,
a
nom.
sauce stain. I swear, if I get a sauce stain, I'm immediately changing my clothes. Immediately changing my clothes. Immediately. So, the smug sadness of not being loved. I am loved. I am. The stress eating the past week for me has been high. Yeah. Your blood pressure is probably dropping, so you're cold. Elaine, thank you for the super chat. So when my blood pressure gets high, I actually get hot. My face, oh, it burns. So no, that's not it, love. I read Twilight recently and it's so romantical. It has romantical moments for sure. Maybe like 2 drinks of water as well. So I'm definitely like thirsty and hungry. You can tell when I'm thirsty because my lips are super chapped. Did you turn the phone calls back on your laptop? No, I did not. No. So if she wants to call me, we'll have to plan it out.
I'm sure if she called her right now, it would just like come up on her phone. Girl, whatever. There'll be a third part to this.
What you looking at? What food is on the counter? The counter's this way. So if I was looking at food, you'd be seeing me look this way. There's no food on the counter. What I'm looking at is my chat. Yeah, Lena is obsessed for sure. Cold too. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm not going to sit here and listen to Ambi talk about her being fat and cold. We're done, chat. Thank you all so much for your patience today and for catching up. I'm so teeth. Wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one. Don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Make good choices, and I will see you all in the next video and/or live stream. Bye.